Guys, I have spent about 1 hour in Luoyang and I absolutely love this place already. It is breathy and there's a nice spirit. It reminds me a lot of Chengdu and Xiangyang. It is such a nice place. I can already feel I'm gonna love those next 2 days here. I have a lot of special things in mind for you and for me. But today is going to be more of a discovery of the ancient city and the whole part around this ancient city. Not much time left anyway, but let's enjoy it as much as possible. I feel like I'm back in Langzhong in Sichuan, the place where Zhang Fei is buried. Well, this part here, the ancient city of Luoyi, feels exactly like Langzhong, but possibly even bigger. Here must be one of the cutest McDonald's I've ever seen. I'm not going there, but got to give them a point for the effort. It's really funny because people are basically treating this part of the city as a gigantic studio for taking pictures dressed in ancient fashion. But because Luoyang is so old and has been relevant for so long, they dress in different styles, a lot of fantasized versions of those ancient styles. Like, see what I'm saying? So you have a lot of people with tripods taking pictures and videos of themselves, pretty much like I'm doing right now. It's really cool. Like, the first time I came to China, some 16 years ago, you never saw people dressed in historical dressings like this. This passion, this pride in ancient China really resurfaced in the last 10 years. The first time I noticed was in Xi'an. I had never seen people wearing hanfu before. But here it's all over the place, so I cannot imagine some of those places I went to over the last few years. They must be full of people dressing up like this. It's beautiful to see. Maybe there will be a boom in China for historical novels. Nice to meet you. Quick word about Luoyang. This city is considered as one of the 4 great capitals of China, and I read that it was actually the oldest of the 4, along with the Xi'an, Beijing and Nanjing. So Luoyang would be the oldest of the 4. People have been living here since as long as the Chinese culture exists, basically. And as far as the period of the 3 kingdoms is concerned, Luoyang was the capital during the Eastern Han Dynasty, so the second half of the Han Dynasty. During the second half of the Han Dynasty, the eastern part, and until Dongzhuo burned this place to the ground and the capital was moved to Chang'an, then later on to Xuchang, then back to Luoyang, just as the 3 kingdoms started, when Cao Pi forced the emperor to abdicate. So Luoyang was also the first capital of the Cao dynasty and the Jin dynasty. You can feel that it was an important place for a very, very, very long time and throughout history. The ancient city of Luoyi was really fun. It was good also to spend a day not struggling around for once. But tomorrow we get back on track, and it will be the occasion for me to fulfill a promise I've made to myself a couple of years ago by visiting the temple dedicated to Guan Yu in Luoyang, where his head rests. I've already visited the one where the body is. Tomorrow I'll finally complete the set, if you will, by visiting Guan Yu's temple in Luoyang. See you tomorrow.